Laura? I heard you weren't at work right now. Where did you go? Don't you have a meeting with Company A tomorrow? Did you finish making all of the papers?
Oh, hi, Mom. Alex ended up participating instead of me.
You asked him to attend instead of you again?
It's fine, I let my bosses know.
This isn't about that. You made him do everything for the meetings with companies B and C a while ago. Even if he is your fiancé, you can't just use him like that.
It's fine. I'll follow in your footsteps and become the next CEO. He'll become one of the managers at most. He'll work for me in the future anyways, so it doesn't matter whether I use him like a slave right now.
Laura, stop! How could you say something like that?
Calm down, Mom. I'm joking. You're not a part of this company right now anyways. Focus on fixing your health.
What?
I'm managing the company just fine. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, but I'm off to visit the blue oceans of Hawaii for the next 2 weeks.
What?
It's part of the process of expanding our business overseas. Calm down.
There is no such project in Hawaii.
There is if I say so. See ya!
Good evening, Alex. Are you busy right now?
Not at all, ma'am. Is there something wrong?
Could you come to the hospital tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
I need to tell you something regarding the future.
The future? We can talk about that over some coffee after you get better, ma'am.
It'll be too late then. Do you know how Laura is in Hawaii right now?
Oh, yes. I wasn't notified beforehand, so I found out this morning right before she left.
I see. Alex, I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Thompson?
It was fine up until my husband started this company and I took over after he died. But the very reason I was able to bring our company to where it is now is because of you. But I raised Laura to be so disrespectful and arrogant. I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Thompson, I hope the long hospitalization isn't letting your spirit wilt. They say that illness comes from the heart, so please don't worry about me.
Thank you. If only you were my real son.
You're baffling me, ma'am.
No, I really do trust you with all of my heart.
That really means a lot. Thank you so much.
That's why. The time has come for me to make a decision.
A decision?
Please come to the hospital tomorrow, no matter what. Take this as a request from your CEO.
Yes, ma'am. May I arrive at 1 p.m., right when our meeting begins?
Yes, please.
Laura, it's an emergency! Please answer!
What do you want? And what time do you think it is? I'm so tired.
Mrs. Thompson is in a dangerous state right now. I know you're in Hawaii, but please, come home as soon as you can.
Oh, I think she's fine, even though they say dangerous state.
What?
I mean, this is the 3rd time. We were told that at the start of this year and 3 months ago. But she was back on her feet and doing well before we knew it. I'm sure she'll survive.
What do you mean? Isn't she your own mother? The doctor told me that she really may not make it this time.
You take everything too literally. That's why your life isn't going well.
You can say that because you aren't seeing her condition right now, but you're taking this too lightly. Please, just come home right now.
No can do. I haven't even been here for a week. Speaking of, I'm upgrading my room right now, since I won't be here again for a while.
What?
I'm raising my spirits since you disturbed my slumber and ruined my mood.
Disturbed? Are you not worried about your mother?
I'm telling you, she's fine.
You could still worry for even a bit.
That's up to me. Sorry. You're just my fiance. You're not even her real child.
Just come home! She's your only parent left!
I'm so sleepy.
What?
Just think about being woken up at a time like this. I'm going to sleep now. Bye-bye.
Hey, stop!
Mommy! I came back a while ago. First things first. That was amazing. It was so much fun.
Laura, we finished your mother's funeral smoothly.
What? Your mom, right? Quit making jokes like that, Mom.
It's me, Alex.
Alex? Quit using my mom's phone and give it to her. Pranks like this aren't pleasantly taken, you know.
I'm serious. This was the last request from your mom to me. To text you through her phone, so you'll forever remember this conversation. To teach you the reality and truth that you can't run away from.
What? So, Mom...
Yes. She passed away on the morning after I told you to come back.
Are you serious?
Do you think I joke around about this?
No, you said that you finished the funeral already.
Yeah. She's already in her grave.
How could you do that? Without even telling me? Her own daughter? You should have notified me at the moment she passed away. Isn't that common sense?
I wouldn't expect you, a person who wouldn't come back after being notified that their own mother was about to die, to have any common sense either.
What did you say to me?
All I did was listen to your mother's will.
Mommy's will?
If you didn't come back after I notified you that she was in a dangerous state, I don't have to notify you of anything after that. I took care of the funeral as her son. That was part of her request.
What kind of BS is that? I don't understand.
It doesn't matter whether you understand. This was your mother's will.
Whatever. I'll take care of everything from here. I want a divorce from you, and you're fired! Pack up your things and get out of my sight!
I feel the same way about the divorce, but you have no right to fire me.
What do you mean? I'm the next CEO since my mom died. Of course, I have the right to fire you. Also, how much of her property do I get? I'm pretty sure she's left millions.
About the position of the next CEO, she already signed me up to take over after her.
What?
This is also part of her will.
There's no way.
On top of that, you're fired, Laura.
What?
Also, all of her property will be passed on to me instead of you.
How could she? I won't allow any of that to happen.
Everything I just said has been written in her will.
What will?
A will that Mrs. Thompson has made with her lawyer. An official one.
How could she? How is this all happening? You made her do this, didn't you?
Can you please stop with the rude assumptions?
There's no other way. There's no way she'd just leave her only daughter to rot while giving so much special treatment to her son-in-law. I'll sue you for compensation.
Hey, do you really have any idea why this happened?
No, I don't.
Bill Hudson, 45 years old, restaurant owner. He's married to a wife of the same age and has 2 daughters in middle school.
How did you...
You've had this relationship for the past 3 years, yes? He's the one you went on this trip with. To put it straightforwardly, you left your dying mother to go on a trip with another man.
How did you find out?
Your mother is the one who found out. She hired a detective and found out about everything.
Mom did that?
On top of that, you used $10,000 from the company's money for trip fees, didn't you?
Oh no.
The company has already noticed this. They filed a report and have told us that this isn't the first time either. What you've done is a crime.
Why would there be a problem with the next CEO using the company's money?
Why wouldn't there be? Whether you're the CEO or the next CEO or whatever, you can't just use the company's money for personal use. This is common sense. Besides, you being the next CEO is just part of your imagination. Your mother told me that you weren't fit for it, and that she never had the intention to do so.
What?
She said that's partially why she made me your fiancé.
What?
Do you not remember?
But I'm the only child.
As a CEO, all your mother cared about was skills and results. Why would she choose you as the next CEO just for being her daughter?
Why would I? Oh,
Great. I never want to see your face again.
what?
I've made some changes, and our apartment is under your name now, so I'll move out. As you've probably guessed, I'll be suing both you and that cheater. And we'll have you pay back all of the money that you took back to the company.
What are you people? Both you and Mom. How could you do this to me? You're heartless.
Do you think you have the right to say that about others?
I do.
No matter how much you whine, your mistakes won't go away. Your mother won't come back. If you want her to forgive you in heaven, pay for your sins.
Wait.
My lawyer will be contacting you in a few days.
I said wait.
Goodbye.
Why? Why?
The day Mrs. Thompson called me out to the hospital, she notified me that she had prepared everything through her lawyer to pass everything on to me. After the incident, as warned, I sued the two cheaters for compensation. I thought about reporting her fraud to the police, but we came to an agreement with them repaying $100,000 in total for the compensations and fees for the company. The man Laura cheated with has chosen his wife over her, so my ex-wife was left by herself. Apparently, she's now working at a sketchy bar to pay back the money she had borrowed from illegal moneylenders. I, on the other hand, went over to the grave of the lady who treated me like I was truly her son, and swore that I would protect everything that she had left behind for me.
Seymour, how is your mother?
She looked better. She's still out of it.
You took her to the hospital, right?
Yeah, it's a small hospital, though. Doctors said we'll just have to wait and see. I ran some tests on her, and she looked okay, but they told her to go to a bigger hospital for a CT and an MRI, so... But she hates hospitals, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna convince her to go.
I see. Yeah, I hate hospitals too. Who doesn't? And it's hard to admit that you have dementia. My grandma was the same way, so I know.
Yeah, she keeps saying she's fine. I'm worried. She's been out of it for a while now, but when she's talking to the doctor, she seems fine.
Yeah, Mom said the same thing about her grandma. She did the exact same thing. For some reason, she felt much better when she was seeing her doctor.
Oh, I see. Hey, May? Could you keep an eye on her? She lives by herself, so I don't know what she does during the day. If you could go see her, that would be so helpful.
Of course. Your mom's been good to me. If you want, she can move in with us.
I don't know about that. She can get pretty annoying. She's always bugging me about grandkids. You don't have to deal with that. I told her to stop many times, but she won't listen.
It's probably because you're her only child. It's understandable. And her friends are probably talking about their grandkids, so don't be so hard on her.
May, you're too nice. I'm so glad I married you. You're so sweet.
Oh, stop it. You're sweet too. Don't worry about your mom. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thank you. We'll see how things go this week, and I guess we'll see from there. May, hey, how was Mom today?
Hey there. Well, I'm not a doctor, but she might have delirium.
What's that?
The symptoms are kind of similar to dementia, but some patients get violent, some start talking gibberish. It can also cause hallucinations. I read about this patient who attacked his own family. He thought they were strangers trying to rob him. So, yeah.
What? Mom is getting violent?
Well, kind of. Today she threw out the dish I made for her.
Huh?
She said it was rotten. She yelled at me for no reason. Then she threw the plate in the trash. But then, a few minutes later, she came back in the dining room and asked me what was for lunch. She was smiling, too.
What? I thought she had dementia.
No idea. And sometimes she says mean things to me.
Like what?
Oh, well,
You can tell me, May.
okay. She said I was useless because I can't have a baby. But she's never said anything like that before. She always talked about grandkids, but never like this.
I should smack her for saying that. Yeah, that sounds strange.
Yeah, other than that, she seems fine, but I don't know, it just comes out of nowhere, so...
Alright, I'm gonna take her to the hospital.
Yeah. The bathtub is full. I forgot the brush in there. I gotta go. Talk to you later.
Alright, see ya.
Seymour, is May okay? She scared me yesterday. When I got home, the place was soaked. I heard the ambulance come for her.
Mom, what have you done?
Huh?
May is unconscious. This is your fault.
You're lying, right?
Why would I lie about this, huh? She called me at the last minute, but if she didn't, who knows what could have happened. You're the one that told her to fill up the bathtub, right? But you weren't home.
What? I don't remember that. I was out eating dinner with friends. I told her, she probably forgot.
Stop. Just stop. Drop the act. You're not crazy. I know you pushed her into the bathtub.
What? How can you say that? I never do that. And I know I'm not crazy.
Why didn't you call 911 immediately then? She was seriously hurt.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I never do that to her.
You were laughing at her. You're a terrible person. You make me sick.
What? I laughed at her? How do you know that? Did she tell you that herself? Stop lying. And I didn't push her that hard. It's not my fault she slipped.
So you admit it. You pushed her.
I didn't. I have no idea what you're saying. My memory, it's all fuzzy.
How convenient. At first, we were worried about you. But it was all an act, huh? You're insane. And she told me all the horrible things you said to her.
What? She told you that? I mean, you got no proof. Stop accusing me of things like that. Why are you taking her side anyways? I'm your mother. You should trust me, not her.
Threw out the dish she made for you. Then you called her useless for not having a baby. Then you pushed her into the bathtub. How am I supposed to trust you, huh?
I told you, I don't remember any of that. You can't hold me responsible for something I don't remember. This is terrible.
You're not gonna admit it? Fine. But your neighbors, they told me everything. You told them you were pretending to be senile to mess with May. I got multiple witnesses, so don't even try to deny it. And, all the neighbors were disgusted with you, in case you didn't notice.
What?
And if you ask me, this is assault. You should press charges.
What? Oh, come on. You're overreacting.
She could have died. You realize that? Screw you. You're a criminal, Mom.
I am your mother. How dare you talk to me like that?
It's either that or you have a severe case of dementia. So which is it? If you're sick, you probably won't get arrested, but...
Oh, I don't know. I don't feel sick, but if you say so, then I guess I'm sick.
Fine. We better put you in a home then.
Huh?
You're a danger to yourself and others. It's time to put you in a home.
What? No, wait. I'm fine, Seymour.
Fine. Then I'm calling the cops.
No, stop. Just stop. Come on, we're family. We can talk about this.
Family?
Yes, after Dad passed, we only have each other, Seymour. Come on, what do you say, huh?
You're not family. Go to hell.
She put up a pretty good fight, but Seymour ended up putting her in a home. She was probably faking it, but now she was stuck in a nursing home. I kind of felt bad for the caretakers, but oh well. And nobody ever visited her. She tried calling some of her neighbors, but they all knew what she did to me, so she was all alone now. I hear she doesn't talk to anyone anymore. She just stays in her room all day long, doing who knows what. I'm just glad she's out of my life. But what she did was unforgivable. I mean, pretending to have dementia? Who does that? I guess she did it to get back at me, but still, it's an insult to real patients suffering from the illness. She made me sick. I saw my grandma go through it, and it wasn't easy, so... Anyways, I was unconscious for a little while after she pushed me into the tub. But I was feeling much better now. Oh, and turns out I'm pregnant. I was worried about the baby at first, but the doctor said the baby was fine. Thank goodness. She was dying to see her grandkids, but I doubt that's ever gonna happen. Oh well, not my problem. A few months later, we got a new apartment and moved out of town. I loved my husband very much, so I wanted to be friends with his mom too, but oh well, too late for that now. Whatever. I'm just glad everything worked out.